Back to school is around the corner and you're gonna need a quick grab-and-go breakfast for those busy mornings. These Blueberry brand muffins are packed with nutrition. They keep you full for a really long time and they're loaded with juicy blueberries. So here in a bowl, I'm gonna start with 1.5 cups of natural bran. Here's what it looks like. This is not bran cereal. This is the actual wheat bran, and usually you can find it in the cereal section in your grocery store. Sometimes it's even in the baking aisle. So 1.5 cups. To that, I'm gonna add a cup of milk. So you can use regular milk like I'm using here, or buttermilk is even better. Give it a good stir to moisten that bran with the milk. By the way, if you're looking for a printable recipe, I have one on my website and I've linked it in the description. So I'm gonna set that aside to let the bran soak a little bit. And now I'm gonna mix together a few dry ingredients. I'm gonna use a scale to weigh out 180 grams of flour. That works out to be 1.5 cups. And I'm using a combination of all-purpose and whole wheat. When I'm testing all the recipes for the blog, I always weigh out the flour because it's so easy to overshoot the flour if you're just going by cups, and then you end up with a really dry muffin. So that's all we're gonna need the scale for. Next, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Just gonna give that a quick little whisk, and then we can set that aside. Let's bring back that bran. So this has been sitting for a few minutes now. You can see that it's become quite dry. So now onto this, I'm gonna add 2 eggs and just throw them right in. 1/4 cup of any neutral oil. I'm using vegetable oil. 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of molasses, which I'm just gonna eyeball. I don't care if I get a little more than 2 tablespoons in there. The acidity from the brown sugar and the molasses are gonna really work with the leaveners to give us good growth. And a teaspoon of vanilla. So now I'm just gonna mix that all together till it's nice and smooth. So you're gonna need anywhere from 1 to 1.5 cups of blueberries. You can use fresh or frozen. I have fresh ones here. If you're using frozen blueberries, they're probably gonna take a few more minutes to bake, but other than that, they still turn out great. Now I'm gonna add the dry mixture to this wet, but before I do that, I'm gonna add the blueberries in to the dry mixture. And the reason for doing that is I wanna coat the blueberries with the flour mixture so that they don't sink to the bottom of the muffins. If you've ever had pieces of fruit sink to the bottom, usually it's because they didn't have anything to kind of keep them suspended in the batter as they bake. And this will do that for you. So just toss those blueberries in there to coat them really well. And now we can just go ahead and add this right into the wet mixture. Of all the muffins out there, I'm gonna have to say Bran is up there in my top favorites. I just love how good they taste and they're always so satisfying. Now you'll wanna mix this together until it's just mixed. So as soon as you stop seeing traces of dry flour here and there, that's when you can stop mixing. If you mix this too much, then you'll run the risk of your muffins being a little bit tough. So there we have our gorgeous muffin batter is ready to be baked, almost. One optional step that I always do is I like to let the batter rest for about 20 to 30 minutes. There's quite a bit of heavy dry ingredients in here, like whole wheat flour and that bran, of course. When you let this rest, it gets a chance to kind of continue soaking up a lot of those wet ingredients. And then as a result, your muffin turns out a little bit more tender and soft. It's an optional step. You can certainly skip it if you're in a hurry, but I find that it's always worth it to do that. So in the meantime, I'm going to preheat my oven to 400 Fahrenheit. So this recipe will give you 12 regular size muffins, but I tend to like mine a little bit on the larger side, so I sacrifice 2. I always like to leave the 2 in the middle empty because this will give really good heat circulation around each muffin. I'm using a very generously greased and floured muffin tin. Of course, you can use these baking cups if you want to. That's a really good option as well, but I don't know, for muffins I tend to just grease and flour. And by the way, if you are greasing your muffin tin, try to get the top as well, just in case it kind of grows over. And don't be afraid to make your wells really nice and full. They're not going to overflow in the oven. An ice cream scoop makes this job a lot easier than just using a spoon. And now one optional little added touch. I always like to sprinkle the tops of my muffins with a little turbinado sugar. I know a lot of people's favorite part of the muffin is the top, and this makes it really good. So now these are going to go in at 400 for the first 5 minutes, and then I'm going to reduce the oven to 375 and finish them for another 14 to 16 minutes. When your muffins are done baking, let them cool for about 5 to 10 minutes before taking them out of the pans. You can see here how beautifully these turned out. If you greased and floured your muffin tin, you'll need a knife to sort of pry them out. They should release pretty easily. They especially come out easily when you do this while they're still pretty warm. And this is why I love only baking 10 muffins rather than 12. They just look a lot more generous. They get that nice muffin top. Muffins are always best served warm from the oven, so I think we can dig in. Let's break one open and see how they are inside. You can see how wonderful that looks. I think I should get some butter on that. Oh wow, look at how good that is. So let's give it a try. Oh man, that is out of this world. So delicious. Now when you eat these fresh from the oven, the tops are going to be slightly crisp, but then they do soften down as they sit for a day or two. But I just love that turbinado sugar on top. That's such a good touch. I really hope you'll give these Blueberry brand muffins a try soon. If you like what I'm doing, then please let me know by hitting that like button. Until next time, happy cooking, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.